यहाँ पे क्या ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है और आपने कुछ ऐसे चीज़ ट्राई की है अभी तक?
Of course, then because UAE is a very dynamic market, you have options to upskill yourself.
So ये जो
Quite a few
टोकनाइज्ड फ्रैक्शनल रियल एस्टेट है ये क्या है?
A centralized company will
Right.
use, as you said, the tokenized environment, digital environment,
Right.
to be able to gather all the investors,
Okay.
right, by online using an app.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, I'm Ali Shah. I hope you're doing well. So guys, as you know, we are in Dubai. और अभी हम एक बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सनैलिटी के साथ बैठे हुए हैं। नज़ीर भाई हैं, नज़ीरुद्दीन। इज़ अ टेलीकॉम प्रोफेशनल एंड अ सीनियर टेलीकॉम लीडर एज वेल एंड नाउ इज एसोसिएटेड विद नोकिया। सबसे पहले तो आप ये बताएं जी कि आप कितना टाइम हो गया यहाँ पे?
As you may know, I mean, I've been with the telecom industry for about 23, 24 years. In Dubai for over 2 years.
इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट के साथ साथ ना आप अगर फ्यूचर की सोचें, आपकी जॉब हमेशा तो नहीं रहनी, तो कुछ वाइज इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करें, कोई शॉर्ट टर्म करें, कुछ मिड टर्म करें, कुछ लॉन्ग टर्म करें, राइट? सो यहाँ पे क्या ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है और आपने कुछ ऐसे चीज़ ट्राई की है अभी तक?
Good question. I think, and this is the question on minds of pretty much everybody who's been employed more than 5 years in any job. So portfolio diversification is pretty important. So real estate, of course, is a staple. Precious metal is another. My particular interest has always been on the real estate part of it,
Okay.
and in line with the innovation and the creativity that Middle East and especially the UAE brings.
Right.
You have now fractional real estate, so
Right.
you don't really need to, and this is all online, so you don't really need to worry about going and signing paperwork and creating a special purpose vehicle to be able to run the instruments and buy a property. If you have some loose cash available, 5,
Right.
10k, 15k, 20k, depending on whatever is available, you can invest and you can buy a stake in that property for as long as you want. And then if you like, you enter into a secondary market, you can resell that.
Right,
So,
right, right.
so these are a set of opportunities there. Of course, then because UAE is a very dynamic market, you have options to upskill yourself
Right.
and then sort of be one of the part-timers or
Right.
is a freelancer, right?
Okay.
So you have freelancers visas available, right?
Okay,
So you can
great.
switch in. So
सो ये जो
Quite a few
टोकनाइज्ड फ्रैक्शनल रियल एस्टेट है ये क्या है? बिकॉज मेरा आपको पता है तखलीक एक वेंचर है रियल एस्टेट, सो आई एम कीन ऑन दैट।
sure. I think that's it's a very good initiative because what it does is that you have a property, right? So let's pick a number, 1 million dirhams.
Right, right.
So, and of course nobody has 1 million dirhams lying, in his wallet. So he has maybe 5, 10k. So.
Right.
A centralized company will
Right.
use, as you said, the tokenized environment, digital environment,
Right.
to be able to gather all the investors,
Okay.
right, by online using an app, pulling in, and then allocating them share of the property,
Right.
based upon the investments they have done. And most of these properties that they acquire, actually almost all of them, already are rented out.
ओके
So you will accordingly get a monthly payment on the rent after the property is settled, based upon the share that you have
Okay.
in that property. So for example, if it was a million dirham property and you invested 100k, let's say you have 10% share.
राइट
So the rent is roughly about, let's say, 20k or 5k
Okay.
or 10k, whatever. Then 10% of that 10k will
Right.
be transferred to you as a monthly payment.
ओके
And this is, I mean, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute kind of an environment. They give you the complete analysis on the return of investment.
Okay.
They provide you a breakdown on what is the yield that you can expect. They
Right.
also provide you an opportunity to exit through a secondary markets because you need cash, so you want to exit the
Great.
market.
एंड you have visibility of your investment through an app.
Of course,
So that's great.
of course. Every month rent is transferred to you, and you look at it. You can draw that money out, use the cash, or you can reinvest it in. That's up to you.
Right.
So I mean, I've been involved with Get Stake.
Okay.
I think Get Stake is probably one of the best. It came through a recommendation of one of my friends,
Okay.
Dr. Zishan. So, and I think I'm liking it. What I see.
Good.
It allows me the opportunity to continue to diversify. Go into a holiday rental, go into a fully rented apartment or a villa, and all of these are predominantly in very high-end or posh areas, right? So
Excellent.
renting them out is not a problem. And given the kind of growth post-COVID that UAE is seeing,
Right.
the demand for housing and rental, both short-term and long-term, is increasing at a very high pace.
Excellent. That's what I observed as well, that over here the policies are really conducive for establishing businesses, for making investments. जैसे मुझे पता चला रिसेंटली कि आप क्रिप्टो के थ्रू पेमेंट्स कर सकते हैं, और दूसरा भी आपने शेयर किया कि फ्रैक्शनलाइज्ड और टोकनाइज्ड रियल एस्टेट है वो यहाँ पे हो रही है, राइट? सो मेकिंग एवरीबडीज लाइफ इजी। किसी पास नहीं है पूरे पैसे, 3-4 लाख से स्टार्ट होती है ना दिरहम से पूरी प्रॉपर्टी, और आप मॉर्गेज में भी नहीं जाना चाहते, तो आप फ्रैक्शनलाइज ले लें जितनी आप ले सकते हैं, राइट? और सेकेंडली ये चीज़ें हम देखते हैं जो अभी पाकिस्तान में लैकिंग है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली जो कंट्रीज़ है ना, इनका यही डिलेमा होता है कि जो आगे जाते हैं ना, दे हैव कंड्यूसिव पॉलिसीज़ फॉर बिजनेस। सेकेंडली दे पुल इन पीपल, और इन्वेस्टमेंट सारी इजी कर दिया। अगर आपके पास आप बिटकॉइन के पेमेंट कर सकते हैं ना, तो बहुत इजी होता है बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए जो टैक्स हैवी हैं, राइट, जो इसमें कर रहे होते हैं। लास्टली व्हाट आई ऑब्जर्व्ड इज दिस कि इस क्वार्टर में मुझे ये पता चला, जो पिछले फर्स्ट क्वार्टर था 2023 का, इसमें टूरिज्म इनका मेरे ख्याल 4.67 मिलियन पीपल हैव विजिटेड दुबई, राइट? और जो हिज हाइनेस शेख हमदान है, ही इज हिमसेल्फ प्रमोटिंग इट एंड वेरी टेकिंग कीन इंटरेस्ट ऑन डूइंग दिस। सो आई थिंक दैट इज ग्रेट, एंड इफ द गवर्नमेंट इज बैकिंग ऑल ऑफ दिस, ये बड़ी अच्छी एग्जांपल है जिसको पाकिस्तान अगर ये सिंपली इनके स्टेप्स ही फॉलो कर लेना, तो देयर मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स कैन बी सॉल्व्ड।
True. No, you're
आपका क्या ख्याल है इसका?
No, you're absolutely right. I think there are three aspects to it. One, anybody who's looking to invest would want stability and consistency of policies, right? That's what you want to be. You want to be able to predict, right, what happens.
Indeed, yeah.
So that you have here definitely in the UAE,
Yeah.
and pretty much across some of the other economies as well. Second is that they are very proactive, so they can anticipate and sort of act very swiftly. They don't have a lot of bureaucracy or a slow moving approach, right? So they can act faster, learn from it, adapt. So that is what you call as a smart government approach, right? So which is another key. Then on top of it, the access, right? They're learning, they're listening, they are reacting, and accordingly setting a precedence for a lot of other countries, not just in the region, across the world, to be able to sort of copy and sort of learn from those policies. So yeah, I fully agree. It's a great place to be.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed conversation with you today. Amazing learnings for our viewers as well. Anybody who wants to come telecom professional जो पाकिस्तान में यहाँ आना चाहते हैं, I think they can find this very useful. As well as जो यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं वो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के लिए फ्रैक्शनलाइज्ड टोकनाइज्ड रियल एस्टेट को कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. Now the usual bit, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, so please do so, क्योंकि आपको पता है इतने क्वालिटी कंटेंट क्रिएट करने के लिए और इतना डायरेक्ट जिसे कहते हैं ना कि स्ट्रेट फ्रॉम द हार्ट कंटेंट शेयर करने के लिए हमें एफर्ट लगानी पड़ती है. सो ऑल वी आर आस्किंग यू टू सब्सक्राइब. थैंक यू वेरी मच. बाय.